Hey everyone, this is Tad Comics. You're probably wondering why I'm showing you a box at my table instead of comic books or figurines and all that stuff. Well, today I'm going to kind of do a mixed video. I'm going to kind of show you how I'm building this box, or at least show you the box first, and then show you when I'm all finished what it looks like. Because I built one over there, and all I did was I just went to this store and I saw they had these types of boxes, these sugar boxes. Okay, so you can see it's all clean the inside, and you can see right there there's a space missing. There's no cardboard there, so if you put your comic books in there, you're taking a chance of it banging and hitting it inside there and jack up the corners. What was also cool, this thing came with a little spacer, so this way I don't have to make one. I can put comic books on either side once I line the inside how I want to. So that will be great, because like I said, I already built one and it's housing my comic books right now, but I got to rebag and board a bunch of books because supplies. A lot of the comic book stores around my area, and I'm pretty sure around everybody else's area, are having a hard time getting these bags and boards, and even boxes in some cases. So I decided to start making my own. Save a little money, also have some fun building, or making stuff. So I get this type of foam board at the dollar store. It's pretty thick. And what's nice is when I do cut this to shape, it's going to take care of that little spot right there that's missing cardboard, and it makes it smooth and flat for the comic books. And it also doesn't raise up the comic books too high, so when I go to put this lid on, right, it's all good. It works, and they're very durable. I have to coarse cut the handles here to be able to pick up the box. And I'm hoping that maybe if I can get the rest of my other boxes made and get rid of my long boxes, put a bunch of my comic books in my long boxes in these, and stack these in my closet to conserve space. So that's the other thing. I'm trying to conserve space. And these are really nice. They stack nice and everything. Sorry for the cough. So let me go ahead and pause the video. Let me put this thing together and cut it, and then I'll show you all what it looks like. All right? Be back. I'm back. Okay, as you can see, I did put this foam board down at the bottom. That's how thin it is. And so now you're wondering, okay, what am I going to do with this space right here? The books, when they're in here, if I move them, they're going to slide back, forth, and bang and hit everything. Well, that's where this excess stuff comes in. And what I'll do is I'll just reuse this. And I'm going to put a little, like, space about that far away from the edge. And that will have it where it's going to keep the book lined up. I'll just leave a little bit of wiggle room because I don't want it in there too tight, but just enough so you can see to give it enough space so I can move the books around, just enough. But I am going to build a little piece right here, and this will keep them from sliding way across. And so when I put my handle here, I'm grabbing onto the box. I'm not hitting my books with my fingers and crushing it. So that's what I'm going to use this piece for and this last bit of piece. And these will all be used. This one sheet right here that I showed you earlier will take care of this whole box. I'm building those little sides for me if I want. And what's nice is when it's all done, I'll be able to show you that you can also put some stuff right here off to the side. You can put supplies. They'll hold up down here at the bottom, you know what I mean? And if your hands hit that, you're not going to be too worried about that. Rather, you would be a book. And it'll hold like stuff right off to the side. I haven't seen if this thing will hold slabs. I don't think it would. Maybe laying on its side like this, it probably would, which would be pretty cool, but then you can't see, of course, the title. And this I can tell right now, this one's a different separator. My other ones didn't stick up this high. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to trim that as well with a blade just like this. And cut it right across there, trim that down so that way it lays flat. All right, so next part of this video you're going to see, cutting and pasting these, by the way. You're going to see when the side things are done there and how the comic books fit in there and how nice it is. I do use tape, and the tape I will be using will be this stuff right here. This is stuff that I see like a lot of YouTubers use, like Riggedy Giggity, Mr. Rigor Mortis, and a couple other YouTubers. I think Davis Comic Finds uses this kind of tape. It's painter's tape. And it sticks to this stuff really nice, but then it also peels off nice too. I notice a lot of people will use this for when they mail out comic books and things like that. So enough of the tape, enough of the box. Let me stop this and then I'll show you when it's all done. All right, take care. Hey everybody, I'm back. I got the pieces cut and to my surprise, which is really nice, I didn't have to cut these at all. They fit in there snug as I would like, so they're not going to be, I don't have to tape this to the sides at all. And I cut these little pieces that'll go on the side here, which I'll show you real quick. And I cut them to be longer on purpose, so that way, at any time I need to adjust it, I can, or if I need to pull it out, you know, I can pull it out by just grabbing on that top part. Like I said, this tape works great because if I make a mistake and I go to peel it off, it usually doesn't really rip the fabric of it, I guess, if you want to call it that. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's my dryer going. Yes, I do laundry on my days off. Okay, so it'll be similar to that, and it'll slide down in there, and it'll hold it. Another piece on this tape. I don't really try to measure it out because I'm not too worried. I mean, I'm not trying to build a piano here at all. I promise you, I'm not. The nice thing is if you ever try to get a piece of tape within a corner, I'll show you what I mean by that. Like I'm trying to put a piece of tape right in the middle of there, right? Best thing to do is you get a ruler like this, put the tape down the side, you know, pull it as close as you can to the ruler. Hold it about right here in the middle. Yes, you guys are going to learn arts and crafts with Tack Comics today. And you just put it right down there in the middle as best you can. Up, see, I got it a little messed up. It looks like peel it up. It's perfect. Didn't tear anything. I think what's happening here is I'm trying to show you on the camera without making any mistakes, and I'm worried about it. Okay, once you get it in there, like that, just pull that away. See, it's in the corner. Take your ruler, hold it up against there, push it down, and just go like that. And most of the time, it will take that tape and lay it down flat. Boom, and whenever it's not, just take your finger, run it over it. All right. This little piece here to make that fold over, I'll show you real quick. Should I just cut my finger? You would just cut the tape right here in the center, take those two pieces, fold them over. Right here, you would think you'd want to cut this way, which you can. In fact, you know, that's what I'll do. Take it in there, cut it, take that, flap it down, boom, done. One side done. Okay, enough of that. That's kind of getting boring now. So when it goes in, it's going to slide in just like this with two pieces on either side. And you know, you're probably asking me like, how do I know how far apart I want it from the inside here? Like, how do I know from here to here it's at the right, you know, width outward? Well, that's what those little side arms are for. I just put in there, and it's looking a little crooked right now because you can see I gotta get the other arm on, but yeah, I think you get the point. All right. And see, then when I want to pull it out, if I have the other arm on there, just go like that, pull it out, and I can redo it if I need to, or fix it, whatever I need to do. All right. So what I'm going to do now, so I don't bore you all, is I'm going to put this all together. I'm going to cut the handles out, and I'm going to show you the finished product, and then I'm going to bag and board a little bit some of my books and put them in there and show you how it works. And yeah, maybe just chat for a little bit before I actually make this a short video, and it's probably going to be a long video. All right, see you in a few minutes. Tack Comics. Okay, so as you can see, I got those in there, which works good. I got the handles cut out so I can grab right there. And I put tape on the holes that I cut, just so it makes that cut a little bit stronger, and it kind of keeps it from the cardboard fraying on me from many times of lifting up and pulling and that kind of stuff. It kind of keeps it from the cardboard from, you know, splintering outward. And the other thing I do is whenever I go to do this, I cut that shape out, I just go across the line very gently with the blade first, because with the very sharp blade you can get a little bit of a cut in there. So when I go back to cut it, now I can really push it through there and slice and cut so it also doesn't fray out too much. That did a little bit, but not as bad. If I would just automatically just start to try to cut right in there without making that line first with the blade, it would have been really chunked up and looked really bad. Now remember I told you about these sides. I made them that way on purpose, right? Because watch what happens. that's not too bad, right? That's pretty good. Let's keep the book flat. It'll stay in there, and I got just enough wiggle room. And as I come closer here now, I notice it starts to get a little bit tighter about right there. So I'm gonna have to fix that. And then look here, doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. So I have to fix that. I also noticed I got a little bit of this right here coming off from the side. So push up against there, and to do that, I'm just gonna tape it. That'll be fine, I'll tape it. And that's only pushing away from here because these are in here now and they're just a little bit longer, but that's an easy fix, not a problem. This one, definitely have to trim down on the sides here and make the book fit in. On this one, just gotta trim a little because in the back, perfect. Right here, it gets tight. So I wanna fix that. I don't want my books to start, you know, laying flat like this and all of a sudden start to curve in like the board does already on that. So I'll be back to show you when it's finally done. But I just wanted to kind of show that and also give you a little tip about that if you get boxes like this or any other box that you want to make of your own. The other thing I wanted to say real quick, which, you know, is great for me because since I love to draw, I mean, when this lid is on like this, see, it's almost like comic boxes, right? I mean, pretty much the lids. This creature here, it kind of sucks, but look at this canvas. See, I look at this and I go, this is a canvas I can draw on, I can paint on, all that stuff. And that's what I can do on this. Or I can just write the name of the comic book that's in here. But I never really counted how many books this thing will hold either. So that would probably be good information to give you if you ever can get a sugar box. You know, most places that that have boxes, they usually will give them away, you know, because they usually use them. Like these ones here, I got them at Costco. I shop there frequently, so I went in there and they had these right there, and I just asked one of the people on the floor. I said, "Hey, do you guys have any of those boxes?" And he said, "Well, we have them there for the product, but you know, if we come with any empty ones, you know, just try to catch us on those days. You can get them." So that's what I've been kind of doing, going in there. And then sometimes if I see a box that's only got like 4 bags in it, because these can hold up, I think about, I don't know, says it can hold up to 42 pounds. That's pretty cool. So I'll empty it out and I'll go up then I'll show them the box is empty and just ask them what can have it. And they say, yeah. But you know, it's a big canvas right there I can draw on. So look out for those, right? These box tops. So let me get to that. Let me pause this video and then, like I said, I'm gonna link them all together. So it'll be just one long, fantastic video. All right, Tech Comics. See you soon. Hey everybody, this is the last part of the video, I promise. So you can see I got it all done. I like to pre-bag all my boards and get them ready, so as soon as I'm ready to start bagging a board, I can just start sliding them in and turn around, tape them, and put them away. Right there, I threw some moisture packets down in those areas to collect any of the moisture if it comes up. And so let me just, in this right here, so this is the kind of board that I use to do my shout out boards for people's channels for YouTube. Sometimes it has these little rivets, or I like to call them rivets, not divots. And that doesn't bother me when I'm doing a shout out board, but I do try to find the flattest surface that I can on these. So when I take a book like this, it's one of my new books, I turn it over to tape it, I got a smooth surface, so when I go to push down like this gently to pull the flap over and tape it, I'm not putting any, if there's anything on here poking through the plastic and hitting my book. You know what I mean? Don't want no gravel tracks. I like to call them, I guess, gravel tracks. So yeah, I'm just going to start doing that for a little bit. I won't make this video too long. And I will be having a video coming out pretty soon of my whole run of Web of Spider-Man, because I don't believe I ever shot a video for that. I finally completed that run as well. And I also will have one up for my X-Men Classic Volume 1. I completed that run a while back too. And hopefully I'll be able to do some more videos like that where I can show things that I've completed as runs go from, like, let's say from 1 and 100 on up, or if it stops at 100, whatever. And get that going. And let's see here. See if there's anything else I'm missing. I don't think I'm missing too much other stuff. If you like these kind of videos though, where I kind of show you how I built these boxes, or I have these crazy ideas to how to store and protect my books, then leave it in the comments. Let me know, because then maybe I can show more videos like this. Because sometimes my ideas aren't for everybody, and I don't expect everybody to do it the way I do it. Heavens no. This is just how I feel comfortable storing my books and put my books away. That gosh, I'm not in a really wet place as much. I mean, it does rain a lot in Oregon, but where I keep my stuff, I keep it in a nice, room temperature, so it doesn't destroy my books. I'll show you guys a few books right here. It's a new series coming out. I believe it's going to be a short run because these are retold stories. It's JJR. That's a cool cover. Cannot pronounce his name for some reason, or I haven't practiced it enough to say it, so I'm not even gonna try to say it. These are some of the books I've been getting recently. I have more of this in that box there that I gotta rebag and board, or I gotta bag and board because there's just no supplies. I'm hoping to find more time to shoot videos of my recent hauls, or just art videos when I do my art, because I do have a project I'm almost done with. I gotta do the pen work on it, and then I can start inking it, which will be nice. I'll put these books away real quick. There. All right. Well, I'll talk to you all later. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you'll see some haul videos from me soon. If not, art videos or something, or maybe me and the boys can get back together doing our West Coast comic book connection. As I really enjoyed doing that with my brothers. My brother, of course, AG Surfer, and my brother from another mother, Cholula, and my other brother from Canada. Sorry. Definitely coming down with something. Oh my goodness. I want 4-way flashers, and anybody else who else joins in with us, like Murphinator and stuff like that. If you guys haven't seen Davis Comic Find's latest video, go check it out. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I also enjoyed Mr. Riggedy Giggity's new videos as well. He's been putting out some pretty good videos almost back to back. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to catch up, actually. I got some books over here for a buddy I got to send to him for his birthday. I got some stuff I got to send out too. So, but that being said, it's Tat Comics saying rock on, enjoy what you collect. And whenever you can be frugal and make your own stuff to save some money to go towards something else, hey man, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, take care.